the year. Unforgettable. Natalie Cole, producer David Foster.
Concern, my least concern, my last concern was, what about people who might know me being in here?
About Natalie Cole's battle with a disease that affects 2 to 4 million people here in the U.S.
Born into a world of music greatness on February 6, 1950, Natalie Cole came into this world with a wail that echoed through the halls of Cedars of Lebanon Hospital in Los Angeles. She was the first child of Nat King Cole and Maria Hawkins Ellington, and her arrival marked the beginning of a life destined for the spotlight. Growing up surrounded by the soulful tunes of her father and the vibrant energy of her mother, Natalie was immersed in a musical atmosphere from the very start. Yet beneath the sheen of success lay a rotten, soggy soil rich with the complexities of identity, loss, and addiction. Her childhood, a gilded cage of affluence and expectations, was marred early by tragedy. The loss of her father, a beacon of love and talent at just 15, left a void no accolade could fill. The sharp pang of grief was compounded by her mother's stern hand, urging silence and strength, burying her tears and her pain deep within. This sorrow, unspoken and unshared, became the bedrock of Natalie's ensuing battle with her own demons. The ascent to stardom was swift for Natalie, her voice, a melodic bridge between the past and the present, captivating audiences worldwide. Hits like This Will Be and the ethereal duet Unforgettable with her late father solidified her place in the pantheon of musical greats. Yet the higher she soared, the deeper the shadows grew, veiling her in a darkness fed by addiction. As she got more popular, she also started struggling with drugs. She shared in her book Angel on My Shoulder that there was a time in 1981 when she was so high she barely made it out of a hotel fire in Las Vegas. USA Today said. She hit rock bottom in 1983 and her family and team had to practically drag her to a rehab in Minnesota. Natalie talked about how she used to do drugs like LSD and heroin, but it was cocaine that really got her hooked. She tried rehab once, fell back into using, but the second time around, it stuck. According to the New York Daily News, even though she stayed away from drugs after that, the damage was done. She got hepatitis C in 2008, which she said came from using needles back in the 80s. Then, she got kidney problems from the treatment for hepatitis, USA Today reported. When she died on New Year's Eve, it hit a lot of people hard. Aretha Franklin, another music legend, said she had to fight back tears because she knew how hard Natalie fought against her health issues. She was one of the greatest singers of our time, Franklin said. Natalie wasn't quiet about her past with drugs. She hoped that by talking about it she could stop others from going down the same path and encourage those struggling to get help. In 2008, she was pretty upset when Amy Winehouse won 5 Grammys. Winehouse had a hit song called Rehab, about not wanting to get treatment for her drinking problem, and Natalie thought rewarding her was sending the wrong message to young people trying to make it in music the right way. After Winehouse passed away in 2011 from drinking too much, Natalie blamed the showbiz world for not helping her more. What more can we do other than everybody needs to grow up? Hollywood needs to grow up, she said. Natalie talked openly about her battles with addiction in her memoirs, Angel on My Shoulder and Love Brought Me Back, not because she was proud of it, but because she wanted to help others feel brave enough to seek help. I think that one of the things talking about addiction does is encourages other people to come forward and do the same. Each of Natalie Cole's marriages left a lasting impact on her, shaping her personal life and influencing her career in various ways. Her marriage to Marvin Yancey brought both the joy of motherhood and the pain of addiction. While becoming a mother was undoubtedly a source of happiness for Natalie, the struggles she faced alongside Marvin with substance abuse took a toll on her well-being. The dissolution of their marriage likely left her grappling with feelings of disappointment and heartache as she navigated life as a single mother. The union with Andre Fisher was marked by both professional success and personal turmoil. Despite achieving milestones in her music career during this time, the allegations of abuse within their marriage cast a shadow over Natalie's personal life. The emotional scars left by this relationship likely affected her confidence and trust in future romantic partnerships, as she grappled with the aftermath of their divorce. As for her marriage to Kenneth Dupre, little is known about their relationship, but its dissolution would have undoubtedly brought its own set of challenges and reflections for Natalie. The end of her third marriage likely prompted her to re-evaluate her priorities and goals, perhaps leading to a period of introspection and growth as she navigated life as a single woman once again. Overall, each marriage contributed to Natalie Cole's personal growth and resilience, shaping her into the strong and multifaceted woman she was known to be. During a challenging phase in her life, Natalie Cole found herself in the midst of a harrowing battle with heroin, withdrawal after relocating to New York. It was during this vulnerable period that she encountered Ronnie, an individual whose involvement in her life would leave a lasting impact. In her candid memoir, Angel on My Shoulder, Natalie recounts the precarious situation she found herself in when Ronnie, a pimp, crossed her path. Ronnie presented her with an offer that seemed both enticing and fraught with danger. He proposed a role for Natalie that involved acting as what was commonly referred to as a come-on girl in the world of prostitution. Her task was to serve as the initial point of contact for potential clients, using her charm and charisma to attract their attention. Once she had piqued their interest, Ronnie would step in to handle the financial transactions, effectively shielding Natalie from direct involvement in the more nefarious aspects of the business. Despite the allure of quick money and the promise of a way out of her dire circumstances, Natalie faced a moral dilemma. The proposition posed a grave risk to her safety, integrity, and self-worth. Though Ronnie assured her that her role would be limited to mere conversation, and that she would not be directly involved in any illicit activities, Natalie grappled with the ethical implications of such an arrangement,